Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to another Ramble video. Sorry, no video last week. Have been pretty busy, but yeah, I've been moving my stuff back to my parents' house. Just got out of college. That's the gist of it. I did mention in the last video, but yeah, I'm back now. Hopefully I'll be able to continue making videos each week, aiming for probably Friday, Saturday, Sunday, around those days of the week. But yeah, so today I'm just going to be doing a little bit of smithing again. If you haven't already noticed, I have the woodcutting and smithing icons in the thumbnails, and I've been updating those as I gain the virtual levels. Not that virtual levels are even that important. I honestly don't even see value in them too much. Like, I don't pay attention to them ever, is what I'm talking about. But just let me enter this bank pin real quick. Anyway, as I was saying, I don't really pay attention to them too much, but I just have been using them for the sake of the YouTube videos. It kind of gives a little bit of an idea that, you know, these are the skills that I'm training, I guess, to the primary ones, and, you know, helps the viewers to see some progress, I guess, without having to even click on the video. I don't know, that's just my thought process behind it. But as you might have noticed, I did in fact gain a woodcutting level. Virtual woodcutting level 117 woodcutting, now the same as my smithing, but I'm also quite close to 118 smithing, so that's what's happening there. Yeah, so I'm just going to be doing some Addy plates, and I've actually been using an alts. Oh yeah, I forgot I don't have any bars on this count. So I've been using an alts, trying to get into that method. It's honestly not too bad. There's one thing I did want to bring up today, is that I'm not very good at the method. I really gotta start practicing, I guess, because I don't know, I've been trying my hardest and I can't get the HP rate. Apparently it's, you know, quite doable to get the HP rate according to Frack. He might just be really good and I'm just trash. That's currently my conclusion, but let me just get my alt set up real quick and I'll continue speaking. So yeah, as I was saying, I have only been able to get, oh, by the way, I had 85 mil smithing today. I stopped smithing as soon as I hit it, just because I was about to do something else anyway, IRL. But anyway, I have not been able to get more than, like, what was it, 288k an hour, and the EHP rate is 290k. I don't know, I feel like I'm doing fine. Like, I talked to Freck today, and it seems like the only thing I wasn't really doing correctly was having the clients like slightly closer to each other, like overlapping. And I've done that now, and it's made maybe like a minor difference, but still, I guess I'm just bad at clicking. I gotta you gotta like switch between clients and click the accept button pretty fast. As you can see, I am quite slow like that. That is what the major difference is. I know you guys can't see my other account, but it's really not, I feel like it's not that much of a big difference, but it really is apparently. So I can't get 1-to-1. Honestly though, I feel like the EHP rate should be like 280k. Like, this is pretty tough for, like, I don't know, the method is, you know, the method is max like 300k. Unless you're Enjoys, and you can get 308k an hour with Addy plates, which is quite ridiculous. Of course, he's probably doing like perfect tick trades, and I can't quite do that by myself. Obviously, if I had like somebody running for me, I could probably do it, but yeah. So I guess I just have to get good, is the point of this story. Or they should just lower the HP rates. I feel like at this point I don't really have any control over what main HP rate is. I feel like it's mostly just Tanner at this point that is directing temple EHP, so I have no control over what the EHP is. But if you had asked my opinion, I would say probably not 290k an hour. That's a little high in comparison to something like woodcutting, which is I don't even know if it's actually based on oaks. I guess it is. EHP rate for oaks, 2-tick oaks, is 90k per hour, although you can get like 95k plus. It might be possible, like to even do like 100k with that method. I think if you have like a really good hour, but I think on average it's probably like 95k max, which I think is quite doable. Like, I don't know, the difference between something like woodcutting and something like this is that woodcutting, while it might be a lot of clicks, it's not hard clicking. It's like very brain dead click log click tree. While this is like very precise, like you kind of have to swing your mouse across the screen a little bit. It's one of those skills if you've ever done something like that. So I feel like there should definitely be a little bit more, I don't know, a bit more of a buffer with the EHP rate on this method. Personally, I know my opinion doesn't quite much matter anymore at this point, but that's how I feel. I guess the reason I brought up woodcutting was just because the max rate is like 95k, EHP is 90k, and that's only a 5k difference between EHP and max rate theoretically. But in this case, it's a 10k difference, and it's like 3 times the rate of woodcutting, which if you're using that same logic, it would be 15k per hour less than the theoretical max, since it's 3 times, right? So that's the point I was trying to make. I also wanted to mention the reason why I am doing Addy plates instead of Rune 2H's now is because they're, I guess I didn't clarify this well enough in the last video, or whenever I talked about it, was that they're actually pretty decent profit. I'm not really sure what the profit is here. Let me just double check while I'm recording. So we have 5 bars is 9,415, and a plate is 9,521, and then the alc value of said plate is adamant plate body 9,581. So that's pretty decent profit. I guess adding like 100 GP to this would be 9,515. So yeah, that's only a few GP profit. It is profit though, which is, you know, worth noting. Yeah, I'd ideally not want to be losing money while smithing. So yeah, I just wanted to mention, like, getting 99 smithing on this account. I did like myth plates. I think I did myth plates at like 12 GP per XP a long time ago, and then when I got to Addy plates, they were like 8 GP per XP. This is getting 99, like back in 2015 or 2016, whenever I was getting 99. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, times were crazy back then. Sometimes the economy was good, sometimes not so much. I was just thinking about today, actually, how I like afforded some things, some early buyables on this account when I first started. It was just because the GE hadn't come out, and a lot of things were quite profitable. It's amazing how much the GE affects the economy that you guys probably aren't aware of, since probably a lot of you didn't play at the time. Or if you did, I'm sure you would have played back in actual 2007 like I did. But anyway, I remember doing gold amulets for 500k GP per hour, which was kind of insane before the GE came out. There was like about a week or a week and a half of free to play that there was no GE, but there was free to play. So you would use like the trading post and whatnot. I don't know if anybody remembers that. And you would trade players through either that or Zybez. I think I was actually using Zybez, not the trading post, too much. Or it was a bit of both, I'm not really sure. But that's how I think I afforded some of my early buyables. I got like 80 crafting through gold amulets, and yeah. Then I made an alt after the GE came out, and had, because like the price of things, like you couldn't make that much money. I think it would drop down to like 100k GP per hour from 500k making gold ammies at the time. So that was what I had to resort to make GP effectively, at least. Changing the topic here a little bit, but I've actually been getting a lot of people telling me they really enjoy these Ramble videos, so thank you to you people. I wasn't expecting, I mean, honestly, they're not getting too many views, but it's okay. I'm just kind of here to try and revive the channel a little bit. but yeah, I had asked my Twitter followers and also the YouTube community posting system if they had any topics in mind for me to speak about during the video. And I have, I think, several comments from YouTube. I don't think anyone really said too much on Twitter. There might have been one or two. I don't remember exactly. I'll bring that up in a second. But yeah, so let's see. Soul Society asks, I would be curious what your daily schedule looks like. Sorry, I'm trying to do this and Smith at the same time. It's very difficult. While playing OSRS as much as you do, and how do you balance everything? Well, number one, I don't play OSRS that much at the moment, so that's how I balance. I think the structure of how I play at the moment and how I spend my time is pretty sporadic. I don't really have a system to it. I just kind of log in whenever I feel like, and play a little bit of RuneScape and listen to music or watch a movie or do whatever I do while playing RuneScape. And the reason why is because I have been quite busy for the past few years. I know I say this like way too much at this point, but I was in university for almost 6 years. Actually, it was 6 years coming up in the fall. So getting a master's degree in architecture. I've just finished that though, so I'm kind of in a point of transition. I'm trying to find a job at the moment. It's going all right. But anyway, how do I balance everything? Not much to balance. Actually, I think there was another comment. It says you can talk about your relate. I guess it's not really a question. It says you can talk about your relationship and how you manage OSRS and a girlfriend. She doesn't mind that I play RuneScape. I spend a lot of time with her, and she's okay with me having some time to myself occasionally, but she does require some attention occasionally also. So question from Danny Waiter. He asks, what is your favorite memory in RuneScape? It can be from any era and game. I was just trying to think of it. I guess I don't really know if I have a favorite memory. I have points in time I was probably enjoying the game at the most. I'm trying to think. I guess one thing I'm quite nostalgic about, however, I don't know if I was having a lot of fun. I don't know exactly what I was doing at the time. I was just doing a lot of account hopping in like 2010, probably 2011, playing different types of limited accounts. It was really fun just experimenting with different ways of playing the game. I don't really know how I got into that, honestly, but I had made several free-to-play accounts, tried doing free-to-play only, and eventually made all these accounts pay-to-play, as you do when you're like, I don't know how old I was, like 13 or 14. So yeah, but I think ultimately I felt that I like my identity at some level was being free to play, so that's probably why I came back to it eventually. Yeah, after that point I remember feeling very motivated to play. So I made this account pause in 2011, started playing RS3 free to play, and I decided this is what I was going to do. And I decided I was going to try and get a 99, and I got my first 99, which was cooking. It was very difficult, so don't judge me. But I remember cooking lobsters at the GE with cooking urns, because I think you had to do lobsters because the highest tier urn couldn't handle swordfish in free to play, because there was only a certain. I guess probably not a lot of people know what I'm talking about with the urns, but anyway, got 99 cooking. Got accepted into the clan TFS, which was also a requirement for the clan, was a 99 in free to play, which I thought was amazing. I thought that was really cool, so I wanted to try it, and I made it. So that was a good time. Other good times was making this account on Old School, getting 99s on here. I think I was having a lot of fun after like 99 fishing or so. after that point, once I just started to like actually take going for 99 seriously on this account and try and go for max on OSRS free to play and be the first one to do that, that was a lot of fun. I was not doing anything in real life at the time, so it was just a lot of RuneScape every single day. But yeah, I really enjoyed going for max. That was definitely a major high point in my RuneScape career. Also joining Hexus, that was a major achievement for me. I had listened to their podcast for a while and was really intrigued by that style of gameplay. I'd never experienced that before. It was, you know, the efficient skilling. It's very prevalent, you know, now, of course. Everyone's heard of how to skill efficiently, and probably a lot of people have heard of EHP at this point, which it was maybe not as well known back in 2015 and before that, obviously. So other interesting moments, I'm trying to think. Probably 200 mil fishing was another very fun time. 9 months straight fishing, like 11, I think I averaged like 11 hours a day for 9 months straight when I was doing 200 mil fishing. I was very motivated to do that. Ended up becoming the 11th person to finish fishing in the game, which was really cool as a free-to-play player. That no one had like really attempted that even in pay-to-play. I mean a lot of people had, obviously 10 people before me, but still, those are points I think I enjoyed the most. Of course I still enjoy the game. I enjoyed 200 mil mining, but I think fishing probably was my favorite skill to get 200 mil, which is also my first 200 mil in the game. So I guess I have a bit of a question for anybody watching that has been around a long time, and if not, you can still answer. But what was your guys' favorite I guess era of my YouTube channel? I've had this channel for quite a while, or you know, been making videos for quite a while. I should say. So what is your favorite? Is it the current era of woodcutting and smithing, or was it 200 mil mining or 200 mil fishing? I wasn't really making too many videos pre max, so I don't know. I guess you could say that too, but I just want to know if there's anybody out there from a long time ago. What do you guys think? So a bit of a longer video today. I guess that's, you know, good. Makes up for the lack of a video last week. But yeah, look forward to another video next weekend. I might also stream. I'm considering starting streaming again. Hopefully I'll get into a rhythm. I'm thinking probably during the middle of the week or just whenever I feel like it. I would like to have like a structure to my content uploading and streaming. I'll let you guys know if there's any changes to that or if I have any ideas. I would like to continue with videos every weekend at least. I think that's fairly feasible. So stick around. Let me know if you enjoyed in the comments, and leave a like if you enjoyed. That'll be it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Take care.